I heard this is the funniest episode of the new SpongeBob, where SpongeBob and Patrick travel to the North Pole against all. They want to meet the legendary Santa Claus, and yell laugh heartily after this. On Christmas Day, Santa drops down to gift SpongeBob. Alas, overeating made him stuck in the chimney pulling it down. Thankfully, Santa has a shrink ray for emergencies. He shrinks to a toy car size, slipping into SpongeBob's home. But wiggling his hips, he accidentally flung out SpongeBob's gift. Comment with a hug emoji for a surprise. 7 months later, SpongeBob found the dusty gift while cleaning. Thinking his carefully prepared gift wasn't delivered, SpongeBob's heart broke. Then Patrick wondered why and angrily asked why he didn't deliver it himself. SpongeBob was not having it, so he handed the gift to Patrick, who got pumped up and ready for a new adventure. But here's the catch: see how on earth would they get there? After SpongeBob packed the gift again, SpongeBob and Patrick each took a roll and rolled out the door, ready to embark on their journey. Just then, Squidward was stepping out of his house. Unfortunately, they crashed into Squidward like a squish pancake. Patrick thought he found a snack, but when Squidward regained consciousness and discovered the situation, he learned that these two clueless goofs were off to find Santa. But Squidward wasn't amused at all. He was on Santa's naughty list, and this was his golden chance to redeem himself. He decided to join the goofballs to get off the blacklist, dreaming of the secret recipe. Thus, a cooler ride. At the very beginning, the two goofs were incredibly hyped up about it. Once Patrick buckled in, they were off. All the way, they buzzed with excitement like bees on a sugar high. Late in the night, SpongeBob carefully polished that gift, while a curious Squidward wondered what was inside. But SpongeBob swiftly snatched it away and hid it like a treasure. They spent the night cramped up in the spaceship. The next morning, Squidward woke up to find Patrick piloting the spaceship, claiming they had reached Santa's house. The ship was prepped for landing in a quaint little town, and Patrick began fiddling with the controls. But after some frantic button pressing, he figured out how to land, despite the ship's navigation being completely out of whack. They landed safely, however, and the little town was decked out for Christmas. The two goofs were thrilled, but Squidward's suspicious eye noticed something odd. It was covered in snow but miraculously warm. A bunch of our dolls were hard at work on an assembly line inside. After wandering around for some time, they eventually arrived at Santa's house, and as they walked slowly along the long red carpet, they caught sight of Santa peacefully sleeping in his chair. Both of them were so excited that they jumped right into Santa's lap, and he slowly opened his eyes. Upon seeing SpongeBob, Santa burst into laughter, proclaiming he was a big fan of SpongeBob. But SpongeBob replied that his number one fan was Pirate Pies. Just then, Santa surprisingly revealed a hidden identity. This left them both utterly disappointed, and after some subtle complaints, Squidward accused them of wrecking the navigation system. If you like this story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show your love for this adventure with a cheer.